I'm here today at Lord Street, Cadishead, talking to Lewis Nelson, the councillor for the area, and Craig from Friends of Lordy Parks. Last night there was what could be described as an outrage. Some persons unknown caused a fire and they've caused an estimated £30,000 worth of damage to the playground behind me. Lewis, have you got any news update, or could you tell us exactly what happened?
Well, as we know, persons unknown, we don't know who it is, and the police are doing their job and will keep us up to date. It looks like an accelerant has been used, petrol, white spirit, something like that. It's been poured all over the equipment and set on fire, just like that. Is that about right?
About right, yeah, about right.
What time
about,
was this happen then?
Round about 5:30, 6 o'clock last night. So it was still light, which amazes me, you know. But yeah, it was about 5:30, 6 o'clock last night when it happened, and the smoke, the smell, and that sort of came down. Fire brigade told us it was, like I said, we were going around accelerant that set it alight. It wasn't just.
It's not an accidental thing, is it?
No, it's not accidental. No. It's not accidental.
So actually bring an accelerant into the park is bad enough, isn't it? But
it is.
I can see behind me the charred frames of the swings and that. It's scandalous what's happened. It really, it's mindless vandalism. So is the CCTV the police are studying, do you know?
Well, we would expect so. There's local businesses and residents who have got CCTV. There isn't CCTV directly on the park from a council perspective. But I guess, you know, when we was fundraising and campaigning for this park for 3 years, it was a horrible mess. That was a mud bog for a very long time before now. And we didn't do it at all for the kind of people that would pour petrol all over the park and set it on fire. So.
Is it 2 years it's been opened?
A year.
A year, is only that? It justifies our logic and reason, doesn't it, why you should do this on your own doorstep? Well, why do it at all, obviously? Do we know how long the park will be closed for then? Is there any indication?
There's not. I think the first thing that the council are going to want to do is make sure it's safe. I think they'll want to assess the damage to some of the equipment that's still here. They'll have to take out equipment that is damaged beyond all repair. And whether we can get the park open before we look at replacing anything, that would be ideal. But I think the council and the police and us as councillors, the Friends group, have all got to do our own jobs. And I see my job now, and I hope the Friends group's job now is to get the park back open for the kids that deserve it.
Almost definitely, yeah. You know, and especially with it being the school holidays as well, the start of Easter when this has happened, and that it's disheartening. But I think the main thing we've got to do is get this back up and running for the kids to enjoy while they've still got the school holidays to enjoy, because if the weather's right, it's forecast a nice weekend, and they haven't got a playground at the moment to play on. So it needs to be sorted ASAP, really, for me, as part of the chairman of the group.
The words fail me to this. It's mindless, isn't it? The base on it, is this chipped rubber? Whatever
it is, yeah.
You can still smell. It's
horrible.
And the burning rubber
the smell is horrible. Yeah.
Oh, have you got a message for any parents out there who think their children could be involved?
We don't know if it is kids, but working on that basis is that, you know, I was saying before, spite and stupidity is what has done this and has led the park to be totally ruined for this period, and that can't win. So for anybody who does know information, if it's somebody that they care about, if it's somebody that they know, if they've seen them doing it or running away or whatever, then yeah, get in touch with the police, get in touch anonymously if you need to and want to, but we can't let things like this stand.
The vandals are not going to win, are they?
No.
That's the message, isn't it?
No.
Right, thanks for joining me, Lewis and Craig.
Thanks for coming.
As I say, it's such a sad state of affairs and it should never have happened, but they won't win, will they? They won't win. Cheers.